we have completed our two rounds, she's right there, and her portfolio for after her campaign are utilized to space on campus to create more club and multi-day prayer spaces, outreach and connect with students, clubs, and society on a regular basis, work towards the campus where students feel safe and respected, a healthier campus with more nutritious food items, accessibility of water, and more active events, centralizing access to campus resources and services, and facilitating more diverse and inclusive events. So that's the platform in this point. Our second candidate for student equity is Matthew Sandy, again, and also we have absent who's the day 5 currently. So we're just going to move into questions right now, and each candidate, just for transparency reasons, has prepared one 8x5 one-sided sheet of paper, and these are just reading notes that you see the blend of damage just for self-report. So starting with the first question, we'll start with time.
I'll start with you to finish the question. That's how we'll start.
So if I need to repeat the question, I'll read it. Lack of food options is an ongoing concern on the campus. Even though we have new food vendors, others have closed down, and space has been under construction for over a year. The ICH, the Instructional Center, has been open for classes all year, but there is no substantial food option in the building yet. If you are elected, how will you ensure that students have a greater, more accessible variety of food options available to students?
Okay. It's been my experience seeing here that a lot of ways of things get done is by email. People are sending emails constantly, oh, let's get this done, let's get that done, whatever. It's my experience that doesn't work. That's a very passive approach of getting things moving, getting momentum and stuff. And the way I like to do things is a more proactive approach. Get into people's offices, get into their space, like, hey, we get things done. And really just pushing that agenda. It's really about having more of a presence rather than taking a passive approach on the things. So that's how I plan on moving forward and making sure that there are more food options and that things get a lot more momentum on content. So just kind of keeping ownership over it.
Okay, great. Thank you. Matthew,
so a proposition that I put forward to my topic was themed months. So for example, we're able to have 1 month fully dedicated at the beginning of the year to health and wellness, which would include nutrition, which would include presentations given by professors at the university itself, or different departments involved on campus. Then we could raise awareness through that equity campaign, a month dedicated to this, with, again, follow-up activities going on throughout the year to kind of just solidify the whole mentality of healthy eating, healthy diet, exercise, and the entire genre, I guess. So a specific equity campaign should be launched regarding this issue, and definitely follow up on it. Thank you.
So now we move on to our
okay, so one thing, equity actually deals with the isms that are present in today's society. So that's like ableism, like homophobia, Islamophobia, like all these different issues. Actually, addressing a healthier campus is more dealing with the students part of the portfolio of student equity. It's about, making sure that it enhances their experience versus dealing with the equity issues, which are, as I said, students with more because of that income in that society.
So just following up on that, there are differences also implicated on your diet, the way you look. People are, that is an equity thinking within itself, where if someone is unable to, based on the image, they might be judged. So it falls under both categories of students and equity. Therefore, a campaign should be dedicated to such a cause.
So now we're going to open up the floor to any student questions about anything else.
My question is the fact that publicity for any event on campus, whether it be for such a campaign or anything else like clubs, is something that's always been problematic. And so how would you address something like that so that word could get out about events, not just events that students in equity or SCSU are planning, but just events on campus all around so that all clubs have an equal chance of engaging the student body?
Okay, so with regards to that, I've actually in the past year been in very close contact with a lot of the names in the GTA. And one thing that I really want to push an agenda on to make our campus more proactive and have more campus pride is having student support clubs more. Right? In Ryerson Student Union, they do 2 to 3 hours of outreach every day, not in the student center. right? And then they do a lot of it. Every week they have a club night that is affiliated with a club, right? And they actually do outreach for that club, and they do all day, 12 hours of outreach to make sure that event is successful for that club, so that people are coming out to experience what that club has to offer and to meet other people in the club. So I intend on doing a lot more outreach and really pushing local clubs.
So I can honestly answer that question with one word: collaboration. Involving clubs, charities, students, whatever it is, to be involved proactively in campaigns launched by the Student Mechanism Portfolio. This has been occurring. I've personally launched them with clubs, working together with them since the beginning of the year, and they have proved successful because that way when you collaborate with more than one club, more than one charity for one cause, you divide up the resources required, you push, each support one another through advertising and marketing. So if one club has more members than the other, it compensates for that end. And more involvement and engagement in students and student life itself will occur through collaboration. So again, dividing up resources versus equal to needs and marketing.
Okay, great. Thank you. I know this is Hannah, but what we'll try to do is we'll answer your questions. You can answer them either in the next round of student surveys or we'll do the final Q&A for the portfolio. So thank you, and keep your questions in mind. I know for the candidates, again, keep in mind your kind of considerations, and also when you're providing a rebuttal round, you can answer anything that the candidate, your opposing candidate has said previously, but it doesn't have to be limited to that question. So this is what you can do. So now we're going to move on to the next commodity section. So again, a large part of this position relates to outreach. How new specifically is the level of student outreach that SCSU currently has, and we'll start with
So in terms of student outreach, I suggest the creation of a coalition, equity coalition, which actually involves students who want to do something for the campus, who aren't necessarily trying to prove. Myself was an example, and I was provided the opportunity by current graduates to get in, but a more broad forum needs to be created in order to facilitate the involvement of these students, because we have a lot of students with a lot of ambition, but they have no way of putting it out there, no way of being supported with funds or with resources to carry through their events. So Equity Coalition consisting of students and club representatives, as well as personal outreach obviously grants that I will be going out throughout the campaign, monthly campaign, weekly campaign, follow-ups on every campaign. Me and my associates will be out there outreaching to students via email, web, or broadcast, which is another idea which we want to implement to make use of all the means we have.
So my intention was to create an equity outreach team. What I would like to do is get members and individuals from a diverse array of clubs and organizations and have them come together to be able to do outreach on a regular basis. What I do plan on doing as well with this is that so that the information actually is being collected is to create regular blogging, like blogging that is available to all students so that they can hold me accountable for whatever it is that we have discussed with the students, but they know that it's being addressed.
Thank you. We're going to move on to the rebuttal.
In terms of the blogs and stuff that are being created, I honestly do support that, but maybe a few blogs would seem kind of draw from, I guess, your position like as a VP of student equity. So I guess my question would be that would it be part of the group to take care of the facilitation program, or you specifically as a candidate?
It would be the group and myself. As I said in the forum earlier today, I do not believe that this position or any of the positions is a job or more of a lifestyle change. It's something that you don't do 9 to 5 or 9 to 9 or more than that, if that's the case. So it means you keeping up to date with everything as well as the rest of the things.
Thank you. We're going to open the floor for some questions.
So the question with regards to how we do the level of student outreach, right? So this question, could I direct questions to a specific candidate?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so you said that you intend to campaign with any features in terms of getting outreach. So my question to you is, what's going on with your campaign now? Because I haven't really seen any posters.
I'm going to stop right there. I'm sorry. We're really trying not to be judging which currently technically has been elected yet. We're really trying to focus on what the position will become in the future. So just to know, just general audience.
No, but no, correct, finish the question.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
it relates to the campaign, yeah. So what's going on with the campaign now in terms of campaigning and what's going on? You said you're going to campaign in the future for student outreach, right? So I just want to know, what are you doing now, and in terms of how is that going to be linked to student outreach in the future? So like, what are your skills in terms of, so what is your idea then in terms of campaigning in the future? Because right now I don't really know what you're doing, so could you be specific about that?
Bring that question.
Okay, could you be specific about, you said essentially you would campaign in the future to encourage students to be more involved? Could you be more specific about what you mean by campaigning?
If I could just